Yo, listen, it's Platinum Max, part of the Acclaim, the Platinum Playboy, best wrestler alive, and you are rocking with the Bob Culture Podcast. Yo, listen, Platinum on the mic, and I'm coming for your ass. I'm listening to the Bob Culture Podcast, and I think it's the hottest show in the game, because them and everybody loves the Acclaim. Now, scissor me.
Sure it does.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, having fun already. Live here at Men in Sports Arena with the ISPW golden ticket holder himself, the one and only Mr. Joe.
Oh yeah.
How are you, man? Welcome in.
Guys, I am fantastic. How are you guys?
Doing good,
great,
man.
dude.
Doing good.
I'm doing fantastic. Life's good.
So much to talk about, man. Let's start with this beautiful briefcase.
We were there
right
for it.
in
We
front of
saw
us.
you win it.
It is nice, right?
The Rumble win.
It is very nice. It hurts, too, when you
Yeah.
hit.
I like the Joe Clean sticker on the
I do
bottom.
like
You know,
it.
I had to. Sorry, Ray, but Ray had this little scribble on there.
Oh, yeah?
I think it was his initials. I think
You had to clean it up.
But yeah, I scrubbed that stuff right off.
There you go.
That felt pretty good to kind of scrub that off and put my own thing on there. Look at that.
What
Come
else?
on, you have to admit that's a much nicer logo, right?
I love it, man. And I bought the towel
Sorry,
all-purpose. I got the signed towel from you guys. So
You did.
Support Joe
We appreciate
Clean.
that. Thank you for supporting us.
Joe, I don't want to pull it back too much, but that Rumble was so amazing. I had a couple picks. Obviously, Vegas won number one, but I had a couple picks who I thought would win this thing. When Darius Carter came through that curtain, man, I'm like, no disrespect to anybody. Darius Carter is at ISPW.
The move did change, though.
Number 144.
He
and
did.
Joe Clean, former ISPW Tag Team Champion.
Let's go.
Fairly early in your career in this business, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I'm only 2 years in, just over 2 years.
Wow, look at you.
ISPW, may I touch it? ISPW
absolutely.
golden ticket holder.
Oh, yeah.
Getting that moment,
Future
tap
champ
on
right
the
here.
shoulder, man. Seriously, in all seriousness, what was that like for you, man? The shock value, everything.
You know what? Like I said, I walked into that thing. I didn't expect to win. There was a lot of awesome guys in that match.
Yeah, man.
I walked in that day nervous as all hell, and I was like, well, I'm going to give it my best shot. And somehow, some way, I pulled it off. I had an opportunity. I saw, God, there was like 5 or 6 of us left. And I saw once we got Darius Carter out, I'm like, I might have a shot at this. Because let me tell you something. When I saw Darius come in, I was like, uh-oh.
Yep. Same.
Like I said, the mood changed, man.
Because let me tell you something. During the match, I was totally surprised. Like I said, we know Darius is, he's not the biggest guy in the world, but we know he's good.
Decorated.
We call him the All-Father for a reason.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. He picked me up like I was a baby.
Yeah.
Like out of nowhere, I turn around and there he is, and he just picks me up. I'm like, and for some reason, within a split second, I'm in the air, I'm getting slammed, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, I'm in trouble here. So I was like, but once I was like, oh my God, I crawled to the corner. I was like, I gotta save myself. And then everybody ganged up on him, and luckily, when I saw them ganging up on him, I was like, okay, that's good. And then we all eliminated him. So, sorry, Darius.
But just that level of trust, man. I don't want to pull it back too much, but that level of trust from Tommy, because let's be real, man. You're here early. You're helping set up the ring, man. You're helping tear it down. You're cleaning, as always. I saw you sweeping up. I saw you mopping.
That's what I do. It's what I do best.
I saw it. That level of trust, that faith in you from Tommy, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot, because like I said, I've been working with ISPW now for probably close to 2 years. But honestly, I started working for ISPW like 2 or 3 months into my career.
Wow.
And, the story's told. I told the story 1,000 times. I'm like a broken record, but
Please.
I tell everybody, like, I started off coming, as ring crew. I did the ring crew bit for a long time. I was always the first one there. Me and my tag team partner Anthony, all purpose. Little plug there. Me and him were always the ones. We were there from the start and all the way to finish. We put up the ring, we took down the ring, and everything in between. And, every once in a while, we got little bips here and there. Like, Anthony was doing the referee thing for a little bit. I had a couple spots just helping out. But, yeah, and then all of a sudden, Tommy gave us, hey, I'm going to give you an opportunity to get in the ring for a little bit. We had a couple small matches here and there.
That's amazing.
And, unfortunately, every time me and Anthony had those small matches, before we were a tag team, mind you, me and Anthony were actually facing each other. And, for some reason, I don't know why, but every time we get, a minute in, somebody comes out and beats us up.
I remember. Yeah.
Man, we had who did we have? We had Snitsky one time came in, Vargas beat us up.
Wasn't his fault.
That's what Vargas does, man. I know that story, man.
I was like, man, what is this?
Hey, you know what, though? Look at you now.
Look at you now.
But fast forward all those shows, all those ring crews, everything. Fast forward 2 years later, and going back to the Rumble, I was like, I couldn't believe I was in that position. I'm like, man, I got a shot here. I mean, sorry, Danny Morrison, but you should have thrown me out when you had the chance.
Wow.
But not all respect for Danny Morrison. Love the guy. All the respect in the world.
Shout out to Danny Morrison, superstar.
He really is. He's a great guy. Awesome to work with. But for a guy who's a veteran in the ring for many, many years, he kind of made a mistake. He didn't throw me out when he had the chance. He kind of toyed with me a little bit, and I kind of, as he was toying me around, what did I do? I took a couple good big gasps of breath, get some energy back in me, and I reversed him. I threw him out. I couldn't believe it.
We were going nuts, man.
I didn't know what to think. I was like, did that just happen?
Lots of surprises that night.
And it was funny, if you recall, they couldn't find the briefcase after I won.
Oh, really?
That's right. Yeah, you were.
So
hey, they found you got it.
You found it though.
Well, somebody found it. I'm whatever. I was in my moment.
Won,
I was just acknowledging.
I'm sure you're like,
the
yeah,
crowd.
I'll get it eventually.
Yeah, I was like, eventually someone's gonna get it.
Yeah.
And finally, they did, and it's been with me ever since.
I want to ask you this, Joe.
Ask away.
Your philosophy, your work ethic, because when you guys won those tag team titles, I remember spending the day before the show in Wildwood. We spent hours of the day walking down the boardwalk, you, me, and Anthony, taking pictures. They let you go on the roller coaster for free.
They did.
Taking pictures in front of the attractions in Wildwood, New Jersey. What made you guys want to go the extra mile? It was, I believe, your first championships.
It was.
Were you trying to prove something? Were you trying to show Tommy and others your work ethic? I was blown away. I was very impressed by that.
Well, I mean, not just trying to show Tommy, but just show everybody. I mean, that's just us naturally. That's me naturally.
The kids love you, by the way.
Oh yeah, like
Kids
this one
love
right.
you, apparently.
Like, no coconuts right now, guys. But I love
Thank you, though, brother.
I love you guys. These kids are awesome, by the way.
Oh, come on.
I can't do that.
That's not clean.
All right, don't edit that out though. I like that. That's perfect. That's organic stuff right there. That's raw organic TV, guys.
Logan never gives me a high five. That's all I'm going to
But
say.
going back to what I was saying,
Yes.
not just with Tommy, but I do it for myself, the kids, and everything else. It was, I don't know, doing all that. Like we were just trying to get the word out there because that was a big arena we had to fill.
Yes.
There's a lot of seats, and you know what? A lot of we had a good turnout, but hey, if we can get a few more eyes on the product, get more people in that building, that was our plan. And we had so much fun doing it. Like I said, walking around. We got on the roller coaster. We played games. For some reason, I got pictures of me laying down in front of the tram car.
I remember that.
Because if anybody's been to Waldman, New Jersey,
Watch the tram car,
watch
please.
the tram car, please. Watch the tram car, please. And it's so annoying. And so what did I do? I laid in front of the tram car.
Yep.
I mean, you technically were watching it.
I mean,
Bro,
it was fun. It was definitely it was a lot of fun to do that. And I have to say, we had a really good and like a lot of good interactions with people on the boardwalk, and we garnered a lot of attention. So I was happy with the day.
I love it. And I got to ask you this one. As we just saw, you come out as Joe Clean. I've seen you at Toto a Day. I've seen you at smaller venues. I've seen you at bigger venues. I've seen you at Wildwood Convention Center. Here you are the host. But the instant connection with the fans, that is hard to accomplish.
Yeah.
You had that from day one as Joe Clean. We obviously see why the kids relate, but you're giving out the brooms, you're giving out the sponges. I think you're drinking the spray. Like the kids automatically gravitate to you. What does that mean to you?
Now, just first and foremost, I don't promote drinking any
No,
cleaning
do not
products.
drink cleaning products.
Do not drink any cleaning
No,
products.
no, please
It's
no.
That is a special drink made just for Joe Clean.
Full of electrolytes, I'm sure.
Yeah,
full of electrolytes.
A lot of electrolytes. So please don't go drinking.
Reminiscent
your
of the
cleaning
Florida
products.
Gators, yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It is strictly. I mean, yeah. What can I name it?
We'll work on some. We'll workshop some stuff.
Cleanerade.
Cleanerade? Okay. But again, kids don't, But
Yeah,
anyway.
no, I mean, no, the connection with the fans, it's just awesome. Because I'm a wrestling fan myself. I mean, I think we all are. Obviously.
Yeah, we all are, yeah.
And you know what? Like, I know what I want to see, and I always loved wrestlers who interacted with me as a fan, and and made me want to love it more, and like instead of just wrestling and then going on the way. And like I said, so I treat fans the way I'd want to be treated. I want to make sure they're involved. 'Cause that's what wrestling's about. Wrestling's all about fun and feeling like they're part of the show. Because
Ding, ding, ding.
at the end of the day, we all know fans are the biggest part of what we do, and why we do this. Because none of us would be doing this for no reason.
Exactly,
You know,
yeah.
in front of
Smiles on faces, man.
Exactly, and we don't like to do it in front of nobody.
Yeah.
So we need people to come out there and, yeah.
Last one, Joe. I'm be respectful of your time, man. We've been dancing around it this whole interview. You're the host here tonight at 80s Wrestling Con.
I am the host. Which, I've never hosted a show before, so it's definitely going to be something I've never done before. But hey, I'm looking to have fun with that.
That's great, and I know you are. But
so if anybody's watching this right now, tonight, Rockin' Wrestling after 80s Con, Joe Clean's the host, baby.
Look at this crisp white hoodie.
I know, white hoodie.
That's a bold move.
Look, you're the host, but we're dancing around this. We're still dancing around this, man. The champion. And I know it's not your way, but sometimes you have to take advantage of the opportunity.
Did I mention that I love wrestling? No, I'm just kidding. No, go ahead.
Joe,
he likes that. I'll be your dance partner if you want.
You know me, man. I'm not stirring the pot, but I have to ask the question.
Oh, no, let's stir the pot.
The champion, Ray Kalitri, the ISPW heavyweight champion
Fatal four-way tonight.
Fatal four-way.
Let's go.
He's got a lot on his plate.
Yes,
All four of them do. We saw what happened when Gil won. Ray cashed in this very briefcase to become the ISPW heavyweight champion.
Well, Ray cashed in. Ray cashes in on Gil. Yes, he did.
Yes, he did. But they're going to go to war here tonight.
Yeah.
They're all going to be spent. They're going to be tired. I don't know who's going to be standing victorious at the end of that one. There's got to be a part of you, man. There's got to be a part of you in the back of your mind that says, maybe tonight.
I mean, you never know. I mean, every night, every ISPW show can be a moment, my friend.
He's not wrong, Rob.
And like I said, tonight, my job tonight is just to host the show.
You're there to host.
So, and that's not an easy
Gears in the car.
That's not an easy
Gears
task
in
by
the car.
any means. I don't know. Did I
Gears underneath.
Did I bring
Gears underneath. He's got the white shirt.
Did I bring my gear with me?
I think so.
I mean, my gear.
Just don't ruin the hoodie.
I mean, my gear is pretty clean and easy to put on. So.
He rocks the white pants.
But no, like I said, any time, any match, any ISPW event is a chance for me to cash in. But I don't know. Tonight I'm just hosting. But you never know, right? Like I said, Ray does have his work cut out for him tonight with those three other guys. And all four of those men I respect a lot. And we'll have to wait and see. We'll see what happens.
Fair enough. I don't want to press.
If there's an opportunity there, possibly. But I don't want to get my. I have a really nice new white suit sitting in the back for my.
Really?
I did.
Okay.
I bought a white suit for my hosting duties.
We're doing the red
There
carpet
you
later.
go.
You better stop by.
I will stop by, and I'm
With
gonna.
that white suit.
Oh man, it might be a little
Hell yeah.
conflict of interest though.
Yeah, that's all right. We'll see what we can do.
So I don't want to get that dirty.
That's
Yeah.
fair. That's fair.
Because getting white suits clean is not the easiest thing. It's
That's why I
expensive.
said the
It's
white
expensive,
hoodie. The
too.
white hoodie's a bold
It
move,
is fresh,
man.
though.
Well, believe it or not, I did get a little stain on this last show.
That's how it goes.
A really good bleaching.
I was gonna say, if anyone knows how to get a stain out.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Come
yeah,
on.
you can't really avoid it.
Who you talking to? Come on.
Thank you for a few minutes before we get out of here, man.
No, thank
Tell
you guys
everyone,
for having me.
dude, anytime, where everyone can get the great merch that you guys put out for All Purpose, the stickers, the Joe Clean. Dude, the last show, and I'm not just saying this because you're here. Last show, you were coming through the curtain, could barely get to your merch table.
Oh, yeah.
Someone spilled something on the merch table, and guess who cleaned it up?
You
Joe
did.
Clean. Well, we helped.
Well, you
but
did help.
Joe
You did
Clean.
help
I
me.
was trying
You
to
did
put you
help me
on.
out.
I was trying to put you on.
Well, I did. No, I did.
But-
I cleaned up most of it, but you did get it started.
But the line.
You let me
That's
know
fair,
that
yeah.
There was a line.
He
and of
loosened
course,
it for you.
I knew what I was doing. I know the gimmick. I think the line was already at the table before you got there, man. It's amazing. Tell everyone where they can get the merch, all that good stuff.
Awesome. Well, my merch is right at any ISPW show. My merch table is set up usually closest to the ring as possible. So come see me at all ISPW shows. I have T-shirts. I got stickers. Me and Anthony got towels. We got everything you need for your cleaning. Come get our merch.
All purpose.
All
All
purpose.
purpose, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, the ISPW golden ticket holder himself, Mr. Joe
Oh yeah.
Clean. We out. Peace.
See ya.
The BCP is brought to you by our favorite store, Funkenstein Wrestling Superstore, located in the Englishtown Flea Market in New Jersey from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Saturdays and Sundays, and online at FunkensteinWrestlingSuperstore.com. Get your favorite wrestling merch, retro video games, Ninja Turtles, Ghostbusters, G.I. Joe, so much more. It's our favorite store. Thank you, Heather and Dan, for sponsoring the BCP. Also got to welcome back our sponsors, the No Gimmicks Podcast, the podcast that keeps it 100% real 100% of the time. Check out our guy Kelvin, only on the No Gimmicks Podcast. Wrestling All Day, All Night is the best wrestling discussion group on Facebook. We provide more of a community feel here and have wrestling fans introduce other fans to something they may not have seen before, such as old school wrestling, indie wrestling, Japanese wrestling, and so much more. We also strive to be a source of information regarding upcoming wrestler meet and greets and signings. And remember, we're open 24/7, all day, all night. Be sure to follow on socials and join the group on Facebook at Wrestling All Day, All Night. Welcome back our sponsors, Sweet Chin Musings. Sweet Chin Musings is the creation of the reigning, rarely defending, highly disputed champion of wrestling podcast, Mr. Perfect, Mike Mueller, and his tag team partner in crime, Luke Kudialis. SCM focuses on the in-ring product of WWE and AEW, no dirt sheet rumors here, as well as backstage news, predictions, and analysis of characters, storylines, and major pay-per-views. Old school fans, don't worry, we have you covered as well, with a look back on classic matches, top 10 lists, and interactive tournaments that let the fans decide who is truly the best of all time. You can find them at Facebook at Sweet Chin Musings, and check out the podcast on all major podcast platforms. Please welcome back our sponsors on the BCP Plus and the podcast, GPW Productions. GPW provides your promotion or event with top-tier video, audio production, live streaming, and more. I can personally vouch for them in saying they are hands down the best production company I've ever worked with, as they have and continue to work with the likes of AEW, GCW, StarCast, MLW, not to mention the majority of the local independent promotions here in the tri-state area. They can even help you film a vignette or promo for your persona or gimmick. And guess what? GPW doesn't just work in wrestling. No, they cover MMA, boxing, basketball, or any other sporting event as well. On a personal note, I'd like to thank Mike Sesko, Frank Leone, O'Neil Andros, and the team for giving me multiple opportunities to work with them and some of the best talent in the world. Thank you, GPW, and guys, book GPW for your promotion or event today at contact@gpwproductions.com. Please welcome back one of our favorite podcast sponsors, Key Nation, featuring our very own BCP and BCP Plus contributor, Mr. Wayne Keener. Make sure to follow Key Nation on TikTok and Instagram for great puns, memes, dad jokes, and random ridiculous content. Thank you, Wayne, for sponsoring the BCP. Don't forget to check out one of our newest sponsors here on the BCP, Chop City Wrestling. Chop City Wrestling is where our pal Ryan Steniford takes chops from wrestlers and donates $20 to Connor's Cure for every chop he takes. Follow his adventures on his YouTube channel for all those chops and some great pro wrestling content, all for a good cause. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, and thank you, Ryan, for sponsoring the BCP. Please welcome in our new podcast sponsor, From the Left Side. From the Left Side has all of your wrestling and sports news. Check out From the Left Side at facebook.com/From the Left Side with On Air E, and be sure to hit that follow button. Thank you, From the Left Side. Please welcome back one of our favorite sponsors, Mania Club. Established in 2015, Mania Club is a WWE-recognized community for fans with an eclectic love for both the world of professional wrestling and raising money for Connor's Cure. During WrestleMania weekend, we host the official tailgate of WrestleMania while also celebrating the life of Connor McCallum. They are the single largest donor within the V Foundation for Connor's Cure, with over 150,000 raised. Please donate and join the Facebook group over at Mania Club on Facebook. Donate at jimmyv.org/Mania Club. Please welcome back our returning sponsor for the year of 2024, Bree Combination Wrestling, celebrating their 7-year anniversary on Sunday, June 9th, 2024, at 106 Bergen Ave, Ridgefield Park, the Mecca, here in New Jersey. Doors 4 p.m., bell 5 p.m. Get your tickets now at anni7.eventbrite.com. Guys, please welcome in our new pod sponsor for the months of May and June, J. Adam Photography. Jay provides quality, artistic, innovative photography with a quick turnaround time. Be sure to check out his latest ISPW wrestling pics and much more stellar content. Right now, wrestlers can do a special portrait shoot with Jay in Sparta, New Jersey for just $50. Contact Jay at Jay Vogel on Facebook, and be sure to follow him across socials. Thank you, Jay, for sponsoring the BCP. Guys, let's welcome in our new pod sponsor, Cooper Groove Grips. When you play Cooper Groove drumsticks, you get increased sensory feedback from your hands, so your grip will naturally loosen, but you have complete control. With that taking place, you don't have fatigue and soreness, which can lead to long-term issues. Guys, as a drummer, Cooper Groove is my drumstick of choice. Sweaty hands aren't a problem. Grip is good. Don't forget to check out their amazing Cooper Groove bats coming out soon. Guys, follow at Cooper Groove Grips on Facebook.